Tell me about it, man. So this is the, is this the Philips 315 right here?
This is the 315.
Ceramic metal halide, right?
That's right.
All right, this is the trendiest thing going right here. So
That's right.
Love to know about it.
Basically, what Philips has been able to do with this lamp is adjust the chemistry of the salts so that they have spread out the spectrum. So we get the deep reds and the deep purples, and with this lamp then, it allows us to go from seed to flower with one lamp.
Sure, sure.
They run it.
Most people are doing that with HPSs now, but
That's
I
right.
think there is a sacrifice.
The other thing that we were able to do is lower the utility, the electric bill, by 40%. We were able to increase the yield from an average 4.4 ounces per plant to 5.7.
Wow, that's excellent.
And so basically what this whole array provides you.
Now this is a vertical, or this is a vertical
That's right.
light setup.
Goes in like that.
That's like a throwback, man. I haven't seen those since the 70s, man.
And so the light rays leave the bulb, hit the shade, and then we are basically bending the light beams.
Beautiful.
Putting them where we want to. Instead of like on the 1,000-watt bulbs that are laying there horizontal.
Yeah, that
half
seems
of the
inefficient.
lights are going up and hitting the shade, going back through the bulb. And
Already
so
losing.
With these, 95% of the light that's leaving that lamp, we are directing exactly where it's going.
That is awesome.
So these run much cooler, they use less electricity, and you get a higher yield and a shorter grow period. We reduced in Denver, we had a test grow going. They went from 120 days to 73 days. We saved them 50 days per grow period.
From vegetative.
Yeah.
Wow.
And so basically now you have the ability to grow another crop per year.
Sure.
Increase your volume, increase your bottom line.
So tell me about the spread on it. So a Philips, is it called the Philips 315 ceramic metal halide? Is that the right way to call it?
Yeah, well that's what the bulb is, and then this is our green beams reflecting.
Perfect. And where do they go to find out about that?
Well,
greenbeams.com?
The guy that developed this lamp also developed the headlight for the Ford Taurus.
All right.
And so he's got a computer design that can show you exactly where the light beams are going to go.
Wow, that's interesting. Man,
that's our little growth hood.
What the hell are micromoles? I mean, I'm used to foot candles, right?
Micromoles is the energy that plants actually absorb.
Okay. Now, different than foot candles is the amount that light comes off.
Light.
Got it.
But what the plants see is the micromole energy. And so the perfect micromole level for a cannabis plant is about 500 micromoles. So we can get this set up in a room with a certain size and guarantee you 500 micromoles.
Wow. And what would you say as far as, you know, like most people do, I know what I do is one plant per light. So
that you could do that
with a 4x4 system, yeah?
But typically it will take 2 of these lights to replace 1,000 watts.
Gotcha.
So you're actually running at 630 watts.
That's okay.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
And then the other thing that's cool is the amperage. When these things are run at 220, the amperage is like 1.9. And so you can run 10 of these off of a 20 amp breaker.
Yeah, I mean, we're at what, 4.5 amps for 1,000 watt? Somewhere around there, I think, 4.7.
I think it's even more than that.
Is it?
Yeah.
220 at 220, I'm talking. 9.5 at 110, I think. But yeah, this is really cool. So you don't air cool them? No air cool option?
What we've got going here is we're just circulating the ambient air with 2 circulation fans.
Okay.
Now, it's been about 70 degrees here today.
Yeah.
With those 4 lights running, we haven't been able to get the room up past 79 degrees.
And there is it exhausting the air out?
Yeah, the other one, this one's pushing it in.
Sure.
The other one's pushing it out.
Okay,
and
yeah.
So all we're doing is just recirculating this ambient air.
Gotcha.
We've been at the perfect temperature all day long.
So is there any reason, I saw one, I thought they had a 900 watt option as well or something like that. Do you find those less efficient? The 315 is really the sweet spot?
Yeah.
Excellent.
And now, Philips is actually working on a 375.
Really?
And so that might, you know, even bump it up a little bit more. So I'll tell you, these 315s from seed to flower, and it just kicked ass.
What would you do the spread? Say I was doing 6 plants under a a 10 by 15 room, something like that. You know, something replacing
many
6
thousand watts
1000s, 6
would you-
1000s.
You'd need 12 of these.
Sure, and
Yeah.
but how would you lay them out? You just spread
Well,
them out
we
36
can-
inches apart, 54 inches apart.
We could help you design that.
Okay.
But typically, they're about 40 inches apart.
40, yeah. That's.
Yeah.
I think I was at 54 inch on center for the thousands when I was setting up commercial grows.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yep.
And man, I love the idea of saving that money.
Well, I'll tell you, it's incredible.
Right.
It's 40%.
Yeah.
And what really puts it in simple to understand terms, before they were using 10 tons of air conditioning. Now they're using 3.5.
Yeah, I like that idea. Tell me what they retail for.
About $540.
Excellent. Okay.
And if you were to buy quantities, then of course we would.
Sure. Sure.
Yep.
Oh, I like it. I think I'm gonna have to try me some of those. Excellent.
Well, we just had this test row finish up in Denver.
Sure.
So, everybody's been saying, well, show me the money. Show me the money. Well, now we've got the ability to do that.
Excellent.